Ladies and gentlemen, I know what you're thinking. What are these boys doing back in the same clothes? Well, guess what? I guess we had to hit the old dial of destiny. Hit it back one time. We just watched Indiana Jones 5. If it's one thing I thought I could love, it's Harrison Ford. And you know what? I was right.
Damn.
Dude, if you're thinking like, oh, was it as bad as like the Star Wars when they brought him back as Han Solo? How fucking dare you? That was a travesty. This was fucking beautiful. Indiana Jones 5 was so good. Like,
Dog, that was an Indiana Jones movie.
Genuinely.
God damn.
Like,
we got like a tip of the cap to Indiana Jones that was. We got a fight scene on a car, on a motorcycle, on an airplane, on a boat, on a train, on a tuk-tuk.
Indy can fight. He can fight you on a plane. He can fight you on a train. He can fight you in the air, and he can whoop your ass anywhere.
Anywhere, bro.
Dude.
We got the fucking whip. Speaking of whip, he was whipping that tuk-tuk, bro. Every time he took a turn, I was just fucking.
All right.
I was like, goddamn. No, that was just like, what a classic. Just. That's an Indiana Jones movie. Like,
that's an Indiana Jones movie.
Yeah. Like, yes, the CGI at the beginning and the D.H. Harrison's wonky. But by God, if that isn't the most Indiana Jones 5 minutes you'll ever fucking watch.
Yeah,
on
dude.
On the train with the
Yeah,
Nazis.
dude.
Oh, my
100%.
God.
So good.
So good.
I'm getting goosebumps just thinking about it. Like, ladies and gentlemen, that was an Indiana Jones movie. And that's the best way to describe it. It had everything you wanted. Snakes, eels, Indiana Jones, baddies, fatties, guns, explosions, Nazis. It has everything you want in Indiana Jones movie. It's perfect. Yeah. What an incredible chapter to close.
Yeah. I hate seeing tweets about movies beforehand. I think I just hate it. Because all of the tweets that I've just seen are like, this movie is so mediocre. The CGI will just take you right out of it. It's like a 2-minute fight at the start of the movie, and then the rest of it is not de-aged Harrison Ford.
Here's the thing. I didn't care about the fight scenes. I cared about right at the fucking beginning. Mm-hmm. Where he's like, you could tell that like it just looked real fucking bad.
It did.
It looked like
that was all the hate I was seeing was from that CGI. But it's in the first 5 minutes of the movie.
And then it's just
Who
gone.
goddamn cares a shit? Like nobody even remembers by the time you're out of the movie. You don't even remember how weird his face looked, or
here's a character speaking of things that you're gonna gloss over. What was the name of that black girl in the movie? Because that was about the most useless fucking character I've ever seen in my entire life.
Yeah, they gave her like a great. They almost set it up like she was supposed to be something.
Yeah,
and it was just
kill her off. Like, wow,
just a little subplot that went nowhere
for no reason. Don't get me wrong, like great actress, like that. Like I'm glad that happened, but logically, her character didn't need to be written in there.
It was weird.
Which is odd.
And then the southern guy that was just a Nazi by the end of it, I was like, wow, that's really fucking...
Yeah, he's the Nazi? That guy with the mustache? He plays not in the latest Predator movie because that was called Prey, but in the Predator, the one that came out in 18.
Okay.
He's the main protagonist. He's the new Arnold.
Really?
Yeah, and so at the very end of that movie, the Predators give them a suit to stop because they're certain Predators are good, certain are bad. At the very end, you find out that they're actually trying to give the humans a suit to prepare to fight other Predators that are coming.
Oh, shit.
And they're like, "What the fuck is that?" And they see the suit, and he goes, "That's my new suit, Bubba." And I hope they got it in a 38 long. And that's the end of the fucking movie.
Damn.
And that
What a
southern
line.
fucking just draw. You're just like,
what a line.
Wow, this is easily not going to get picked up. All right, sick. What a great actor. Good dude.
Yeah, I hated him, so he was a damn good actor. Played his role well. Man, that was just a classic. They don't make movies like that anymore.
No.
That is just a true, the villains are the Nazis. It doesn't get any more classic-ass movie than the Nazis being the villains, goddammit.
Indiana Jones literally looked at the man and said, "You're a Nazi. Don't try to be funny."
Yeah.
What a burn.
What a boomer joke. That's there for just the old people. But God, it's just everything about it is just so classic movie. It was just the bad guys, it's plot armor all the way through.
Yeah,
it's
dude.
just getting shot in the shoulder and you survive for days.
Yeah, dude, of course.
It's you can jump off of anything. You can fucking
Yeah, jumping out the bridge in the very beginning.
Yeah. Come on.
Probably should have got hurt. At least a little bit.
That water's concrete, bro.
You know what I mean? That's That's like 80. That's like 65 feet, maybe 80. I've jumped 50 off a cliff.
No shit.
Yeah, it's with Dale and Corey and Buffalo River. So like it's logical to survive it, but like
moving this direction.
And you're flailing. You know what I mean? There's no way. Yeah, maybe the adrenaline helped. For sure. But like,
bro, I did not expect them at all to like cross in to the other side the other time and meet Archimedes and shit. Like go to the siege of Syracuse or whatever.
I thought someone was gonna play Hitler. I thought they were gonna have another person play Hitler, and then Indy punches Hitler in the face.
Dude, I thought that the plane was gonna destroy like the Library of Alexandria, or like them doing that was gonna cause some major historical shit.
Yeah, if you can get over the first 2 minutes of the CGI of Indiana Jones, you'll be fine. Also,
you are gonna have a good time.
All of the CGI must have been used on the Flash, I guess, because this CGI work that y'all hated on the Flash. Y'all are really not going to like the 2 minutes of Indiana Jones. Y'all are going to think it's the worst movie ever made, then apparently. Like, that's...
I hate people like that because that's what I've seen all over Twitter. Is just the CGI just ruins the movie. And it's just like...
How?
How is... You're just...
You go into hate.
It's so easy to be a hater. It's so easy to just go in looking to fucking CinemaSins it and nitpick every little thing. But it's like CGI... wonky. Whatever. They're de-aging Harrison Ford.
No
shit.
You know what it's a flashback, you fuck.
It didn't look like Cavill's mustache. It didn't look like Luke Skywalker before they hired the kid off YouTube to fix it.
You know what I'm saying?
It was bad, but it wasn't
Henry Cavill mustache.
Egregiously bad.
Wasn't Henry Cavill mustache.
It wasn't walk out of the theater bad. It was, goddamn, look at Indy cracking that whip.
Yeah,
or,
like,
kicking some Nazis.
You got over that immediately because you were like, fuck yeah, dude, Indy's beating Nazis. Dude.
Yeah, and then the next thing he's like, they're fucking on top of a train and beating it, holding them on top of the tunnel. And,
you're just like, all right. First of all, when Indy got hit by that thing and it pushed him forward on the train, should have killed him immediately.
Oh,
it should have shattered his fucking legs.
Anytime something exploded, he should have died.
It should have sent his fucking legs through his torso.
Yeah.
That with that level. I know how trajectory works. All right. I'm pretty sure Newton was like, if a motherfucker's going this way, something stop him from going that way. He just gonna stay. The light little tap that it gave. Was fucking hysterical.
I love stuff like Indiana Jones that's like really rooted in older media, like it's from the our dad's era, because it's like you'll watch a movie of it and you can just almost tell that they wrote it in a time where like they were almost adapting cartoons to live action. Because like any plot armor, anytime they didn't die from an explosion or a fall or a jump, it's just straight out of a cartoon. Like, it's just cartoon plot armor. And it's like superheroes and like movies nowadays, and like it has plot armor and stuff, but like Fast 10 is that couldn't be. That's not from a cartoon type of. Yeah, you couldn't. This is a classic ass, really.
That's our new form of media plot armor is Fast 10.
Sure, yeah.
Sorry, guys.
But it's just funny. It's funny plot armor. Like she blows up a stick of dynamite in a little fucking room on the boat. Yeah, and they're all just fine.
And kicks it downstairs. Yeah. First of all, your ears should be done, ladies and gentlemen. I want to bring something up, and this is a real fucking issue I have because we talked about it earlier in another video. So they talked about his son passing. Mm-hmm. Okay, do you know who his son is in this franchise? Mm-mm. Shia LaBeouf.
Oh, that's the character he got killed off. Okay.
Let me tell you guys something. If you want to make a shitload of money, just stop killing off characters like that.
Shia would have been nuts in that.
Shia would have been incredible in that. Yep. You killed him off in Transformers. You killed him off screen again in Indiana Jones 5. Bro.
They're about to breed that man in a lab in the G.I. Joe facility.
Dude. Something. Dog. God, what if that's what happened? What if he's just really working with G.I. Joe the entire time? I'm fine with that.
That'd be incredible.
I want this to go viral. Like, fuck the James Gunn cut. Like, I want Shia LaBeouf to see this clip and know that I support him in everything. Give him an Apple TV iRobot show.
Apple TV iRobot show.
iRobot was the show with the robots and Will Smith.
The Will Smith movie.
Okay. Yeah. He was in that.
Oh, I don't even remember.
He's the quippy little white kid that's like that can't curse right. That was his shtick in the movie. He was like, "Go home and stop cussing because you're not good at it." All right. Okay. And this is like even Steven. Like
Yeah.
Stanley Yelnats was a big year for him. This is before Transformers.
Yeah.
So this is like greatest game ever played.
Okay.
Like year.
Throwback shit.
Yeah. So
Okay.
y'all fucking up. It hurts. It hurts, man.
Damn.
It hurts my soul. Y'all gonna let Armie Hammer do movies still, and he's a fucking cannibal.
Is that real?
Yeah. Oh yeah. His ex-girlfriend exposed him and everything. Like he didn't do a bunch of movies for a while, and like he was exposed as a legitimate cannibal. Had to go to
Damn.
court. The whole nine. Yeah. Fuck
Jesus
Armie Hammer,
Christ.
dude. The Lone Ranger. Suck my dick.
Dude, almost Batman or Superman? What
Both.
the fuck?
Both.
Really?
He was almost Affleck.
Oh, really?
And then he was almost. No, he was almost Bale, and then he was almost Cavill. That's what it was.
Was it? I know they did that long canceled Justice League Mortal. He was
he was
cast like in it.
I want to say he was Batman in that,
I think it was Batman.
or Superman, one of the two.
Yeah.
But man, fuck that.
What a good fucking movie.
What a good fucking movie. Just hey man, you want to go watch your movie? Yeah, what's it about? Nazis losing.
Nazis losing.
All right, I'm down.
I have no American pride. Like I'm not.
Not at all.
For us being in the South, like it's really funny how like
Yeah.
we are. But that movie, that Indiana Jones. By the way, that Indiana Jones theme has just got to be top 3 themes ever. Like there's just so iconic. Anytime we play Full Chills, yeah. And then he's punching a Nazi in the face, or then
you're
he's
just
like pushing him off the train, so he hits the fucking wood on the side,
Yeah,
and blows
dude.
his head off.
Also,
I love
and
it.
that dude should have died also.
Yeah, he should not have survived.
Doctor
that.
should have died
That
100%.
was-
Snapped.
I think I crossed my arms when they showed his face again. I was
Yeah,
like, bullshit.
and not even like a mask or like a scar or nothing.
Visible.
Not
Yeah, just-
Indiana Jones fucking movie, God.
God damn.
That's what that was. Just like, I guess evil can prevail like that. I guess you know what I mean. Like,
Bro. Oh, that train scene with the fucking machine gun. Whenever the machine gunner gets killed and it like
yes, dude.
flops over this way stuck and it's just
Taking out
shooting
Nazis?
Everybody coming around the
Yeah.
slight bend. Oh my god, that was such a funny fucking
Dude,
scene.
just like what a good karma
Like, that's
for being a
just-
Nazi.
yeah.
Like also, and the reason that's in there right now is we won't see it in the new Expendables. Like that's like the type of shit you see in an Expendables movie.
Yeah.
Of like the turret breaking and just killing a bunch of bad guys.
Yeah, that's like some real plot armor
That's some
shit.
like Sylvester Stallone type.
Yeah.
Shit. Where you're just like, all right.
How are they gonna get out of this?
Where then I know where Terry Crews picks up the turret and he's just like shooting down helicopter. He's like, ah! Oh, I'm sorry. Did you think that was a joke?
Time to mow the lawn.
That happened.
Goddamn.
Motherfucker, he picked up a legit turret in like the third movie, and he was shooting down all kinds of shit. Terry Crews.
I would believe he can do it.
Yes, Terry Crews. He's the only one that looked like he could still be in those movies.
Expendables, yeah, I would imagine. He looks younger than everybody else by
Yeah,
miles.
dude. Now there's only like 3 or 4 of the original cast in this one out of like the 19 to 22 they've had.
Really?
Like there's Sylvester Stallone, Jason Statham, Randy Couture, and Dolph Lundgren are the only 4 that are. And Andy Garcia, I think, was in the third one. But now it's all of them. And like Arnold Schwarzenegger's not in it. Bruce Willis, obviously, unfortunately, cannot be in it. But like, dude, so Jet Li, Terry Crews, Antonio Banderas, Kellyn Lutz, Oscar De La Hoya, Glenn Powell, aka soon to be Booster Gold. It'll fucking happen, man. It'll happen one day. Ronda Rousey, like that, like just as some, that was the newer class that came in the third movie. But it's like, they could have brought anyone in, but like, like, nah, we brought in Megan Fox and 50 Cent. You know what I mean? 50 Cent's done like 3 action movies with Sylvester Stallone, so.
Yeah. That's going to be... They're doing a really weird promotion for that movie, I think. Like the trailer that we watched before Indy, where it's like 20 seconds of softcore porn, and then
it's
he
fighting.
shows up and 50 Cent makes a joke and whatever. Yeah, it's like very weird though. Like a very strange start to the trailer, I've thought. Every time I've seen it.
And that's very... the other ones have been different. That's why I was very confused. Like,
Really?
Don't get me wrong.
I've only ever seen that one in an AMC preview. Like, I've seen it 3 or 4 times now because we watched so many goddamn movies for the podcast. But
Damn right.
yeah, it always starts out with that fucking, oh, you weren't invited. And then they have sex on the floor or whatever until somebody shows up.
I want to bring this up, man, because, like, I might take flack on this. I don't know, but I've always thought Ronda Rousey was very attractive as just on a personal level.
Sure.
Terrible actress, like for the WrestleMania and shit like that. Personally, but incredible fighter,
Sure.
athlete. You got to give respect where respect is due. I'm not. That's not what I'm not being like. Blah, blah, blah. But like, you can't sexualize Ronda Rousey in a fucking movie because that's Ronda goddamn Rousey. Don't get me wrong. You can. But you also have to make the world. You have to explain to the world that is still
her, bro.
Are we really still trying to sexualize Megan Fox like that? And not even that she's not gorgeous, because she still is. She looked like she aged 4 to 5 years, and I'm sorry if that's disrespectful. But like, she's so much more than that. She's done a shitload of action movies and like her own stunts and shit like that, where it's like, that's how you want to open it. You want to see her, like, come on, what's the movie actually going to be about?
Yeah, you don't need to do that to sell Expendables, you know?
Like, it's already going to be a flop. Like, there's no need to, like, make it seem like there's a shitload of, like, sex scenes with Megan Fox. We already know there's not going to be. Now, as we go forward in life, I want to say, Harrison Ford, thank you for doing this character correct. And I know you didn't have a lot of say in Star Wars, but you know what the better outro for your characters were. So congrats to you, and thank you for an incredible, successful 40 years of making all of us love you and making all of us go to the cinemas. This has been an incredible journey, and we wish you nothing but the best and our praise. You will always be our Indy. Thank you.
Yeah. Incredible fucking finish to the series.
100%.
Really,
really, and not a sense of like we can do another, but they ended it correctly.
They ended it good,
and we tip our caps to you, my friend.
Yeah.
On other news, I want to get into Secret Invasion 1 and 2.
Okay, how was it?
Episode? Wow.
I haven't watched it.
Wow. Do you want me to spoil anything for you?
Go right ahead. And I was protesting because of the AI art shit.
Yeah, I understand. The AI is a little fucky.
Yeah.
But also, I'm the same person that's like, if I can easily hate it. But also, I can be like, oh, I can see that.
Yeah.
Obviously, the AI did, like, they did the whole intro. But they did it, you can tell they did it in certain bits. Mm-hmm. Like, I can already tell what they wrote in because of the comics. Not because of certain things, but they were like, I want this person to do, I want this to do this, do this. So, as I'm watching it for the second episode, I can see what their idea was.
Sure.
Like, their intentions were pure, but it came out bad. Wow, this is probably one of the best Marvel shows.
Yeah.
Ever.
They did a lot of cool promotion for it with the scrolls and shit.
Yeah, dude, they leaked the first 5 minutes, but only if you had a password, and then they took it off. Like, they posted it on their Instagram, on Marvel's Instagram, and then it was on other places, and then they took it down after an hour.
Oh, shit.
So I got to watch the first 5 minutes.
Okay.
But then they took it down, the website down. So it was just like,
what the fuck?
What? Like, they took out the Marvel intro where it shows all the heroes.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's not about the heroes.
Yeah.
It's about Nick fucking Fury.
Nick Fury.
It's what started everything. You know, what got all these these characters here. What got the Skrulls here, literally.
Yeah. Okay.
Into episode 2, you come to find out that Nick Fury has been married this entire time.
Oh, shit.
To a Skrull.
To a Skrull. That would be crazy.
Yeah.
What a reveal.
And like it was nuts because she's like, you forgetting. He walks in the door right at the very end of the episode, and she's like she's in Skrull, and then she's, you forgetting something? And he takes 2 steps, turns around, and then you see him put a wedding ring on. And you're like, what the fuck? And then it's this black lady, and it was someone from the second episode in the very beginning,
shit.
but like when they first started.
Yeah.
In like the maybe 2000s or 90s, I can tell you where timeline that time was, but wow.
That's crazy.
Holy shit. It was a really good fucking episode.
Damn.
Unfortunately, they had to kill off Colby Smulders, and I really wanted to get into this because, damn, how are you gonna kill off Robin Scherbatsky like that? Like, how are you gonna kill off Maria Hill? It was so devastating. And there's a scene in that second episode where they have to bring her body back, or they have to put it in a casket, and she's in the military, so it's like the whole night. And so the mother's there, and she's talking to Nick Fury, and she's like, can you tell me how, essentially, like, how the fuck did my daughter die, essentially? She's like, you know what that guy said? This nation owes you a debt of gratitude. That's what he said when I asked for how my daughter died. Can someone please tell me how this happened? And so he explained, she was like, she would have went to hell and back for you, Fury.
Damn.
What were you doing? And it's just like, you're like, the one person that trusted him. Yeah. It really fucked you. Like, it was the same level of like Coulson. Coulson is a character that died like during the Avengers, but it brought them all together. You could tell that it really fucked up. Yeah. Like Samuel Jackson's character.
Holy shit.
This show is so fucking good.
How are the like reviews on it?
Haven't paid attention. I don't give a fuck. Really? After that, they were like, people were talking shit about all the other shows. I couldn't care.
That's what I was wondering, how it compared to like She-Hulk and Miss Marvel.
Well, those two shows sucked apparently to other people. I thought they were not lackluster, to say the least, because She-Hulk brought in Daredevil, you fucks. So show some fucking respect. And Kamala Khan is now the first official mutant of the MCU. So again, show your fucking respect. Obviously, it's not going to be a spy thriller in Kamala Khan. She's a teenage girl. Whatever. Yeah. Y'all expected some crazy, gigantic, climatic team up in every single show, and got spoiled because there was always some crazy shit going on. And thinking that it was all going to add up to something. You have to always remember. Yeah. Iron Man came out in 2008. Endgame came out in 2018. If you can't show respect for the intro to these characters, why the fuck are you going to the theaters? Why the fuck are you putting your input in? Makes zero fucking sense. People like you are the reasons why we get recast and why we have canceled shows for things that don't really deserve to have that. You guys are you're right. It's so easy to be a fucking hater, and it's insane. Man, I wish that it is, but man, this is actually kind of cool. I wish that would happen. I wish people were like, it's actually really good, instead of just being like, well, this is kind of shitty because
actually the CGI.
Because I shared this thing, and this is actually kind of fucking shitty because of this, because I haven't seen it, but like, I'm not watching it because of this tweet. Like, go fuck yourself. Like, we get it. You don't have an opinion. You're a fucking CPU. Like, get out of my face. Like, you're like, we get it. You're a bot. Just get out of my life.
Bro, I miss the times of people like the most annoying people were like, this is comic inaccurate. Those were the most annoying people. And now it's like bad CGI is just the worst type of fucking person. Can we go back to the fucking, this isn't comic accurate, or this suit doesn't look right, or I would much rather have that than all the goddamn negativity about, I don't even watch Marvel. I don't give a fuck. I legitimately don't give a fuck about Marvel, you know? And still just the negativity from, especially anything like female-led or female minority-led, or maybe not even minority is the right word, non-white maybe is the right word. Yeah. Anything like that just immediately gets so much shit.
Look, I'll admit, the Meg Thee Stallion thing at the end where they're like twerking together was kind of dumb. But when then at the end of the series you find out that She-Hulk is aware that it's all fake, and that none of this really matters because it's all a TV show, and then she literally jumps out of the Disney Plus screen. Yeah.
If Deadpool did that, I mean, people would just be jacking themselves off.
Yeah, if Ryan Reynolds did that, you guys would be sucking each other off in the streets, all right? Show some fucking respect, all right? Tatiana worked her ass off to be She-Hulk, all right? I can't think of the girl who played Kamala Khan, but she worked her ass off to get this role. She's such a nerd that she even pointed out that we're in Earth 99999, which is exactly what they said in Across the Spider-Verse. Yeah. But Kevin Feige was like, "Oh, we're Earth 616."
Yeah.
Funny how this little nerd and Sony are keeping the timeline correct, but Kevin Feige can't fucking do it. All of a sudden. Yeah, like I think it's shit. You're 100% right. Like if it's female based, if it's more female led or prominent, it's a big fucking issue. Or if it's non-white, it's a bigger issue. It's the same thing that you and I were like, I wouldn't want, like I can't stand people that want to go back to the 50s because like it's always white people.
Yeah.
It's always white people.
Throw back the Grease clip.
There's a scene in episode 2 of Secret Invasion where he's talking to Talos, who's a Skrull, and he was like, "My mama and I used to ride the train going to Detroit, but we had to sit in the colored car." And he's telling the story of just throughout segregation, how to do this, all this shit. And he was like, "How many Skrulls are actually out here?" And he was like, 1 million. And he loses his fucking mind.
What the fuck?
He was like, "What?" And he was like, I think that humans and Skrulls can coexist together. And he was like, we can't even tolerate ourselves. Like, there's not enough tolerance and land for humans and Skrulls when they already hate each other. Like, it's such an eye-opener. And it's so fucking frustrating that it's not getting the recognition it deserves, but you guys want to fucking suck the fat dick of everything else in the world. Makes zero sense. Like, I want to go back to, you're right, I want to go back to the movie just being bad. I want, like, Morbius, bad movie. Bad CGI? Nope. Incredible CGI. Not enough blood? Correct.
Yep.
But a really good CGI movie.
Yeah.
Not common accurate. In the slightest. To an extent it was a little bit, but only in the trailers.
It's just so easy to hate.
Yeah, like it makes no sense. It's hurtful.
Yeah.
Me and these damn tangents, man. It bothers the fuck out of me. It's just.
I get it.
Secret Invasion has 6 episodes. Each are about 50 to 54 to 55 minutes a piece. Everyone needs to go watch this because it's going to make sense in everything else throughout the MCU. It has to. It's Nick Fury. He literally started everything. Get over your fucking selves. Oh, goodness. We talked about this on the previous episode, but I still want to get it off my chest. I love the fact that David Cornsweet is Superman.
I'm so excited.
And Rachel Brosnahan is Lois Lane. Going to be absolutely adorable. Speaking of Superman, Tyler Hoechlin officially confirmed the final season of Superman and Lois is coming with a season 4.
Damn, 4's it.
Yes. Which
What a
is
good run
great.
of Superman.
What a great.
God.
You couldn't have asked for a better series.
It's a good show.
Like, it really was. I will go back off DC for a second because Chadwick Boseman is finally getting his star on the Walk of Fame.
Really? Okay.
Yes. So shout out to Chadwick Boseman. You will always be Black Panther. You can't recast that. Yeah, it's you're the absolute best, my friend. It is a long time coming. You should have got it before you passed, but I understand.
Yeah. Did you hear about a report? A report came out since the Flash bombed that there's now no longer plans on the Batman Beyond movie.
Yes,
Did you hear about
100%. Yeah, it breaks my fucking heart because I didn't know that's what the stakes were.
Really? It doesn't break my heart because it's just such bullshit. Because when Batgirl was canceled, and back then Keaton was still like the primary Batman in it, when they canceled Batgirl, they said the same fucking thing. Literally word for word was now Batman Beyond is canceled because Keaton didn't get to come back or whatever.
Yeah.
And now Flash bombs, and they're like, well, no Batman Beyond now. It's like you already weren't making it. Like you already did this.
Until James Gunn's like, yeah, there's no Batman Beyond, I don't want to fucking hear it. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to hear that there's even going to be a Batman Beyond until then.
Yeah. I don't believe anything unless he retweets it, bro.
There is one thing that I will believe.
What's that?
Apparently they're in high development already of Spawn.
I've heard about this.
And Spawn is a
movie.
DC like villain or a character, I believe.
I think he's independent. He came from Image Comics.
Really?
Yeah, from I think like Robert Kirkman's.
I thought he was like the
company
Crusaders and the fucking, what are they? The Authority that James Gunn's.
Authority?
I thought it was like
Spawn.
stuff like that.
I think it's an independent property, like Invincible is.
Huh. Did not know that.
think
But
that's what it is.
yeah, I hear that they're working very, very tirelessly on this movie.
Yeah, it's about time. It's like the most popular, or not most popular. It is the most successful
Superhero movie, right?
independent comic ever.
That's what it was. Okay.
Like it is non-Marvel, non-DC or whatever. It's like the biggest title, longest running. Yeah, it's just incredible.
Have you heard any Deadpool 3 news?
No, I haven't.
So obviously it's about Hugh Jackman
Mm-hmm.
coming back as Wolverine.
Sure.
But it's rumored that there's going to be a TVA agent, and TVA is from Loki.
Yeah.
They travel throughout different timelines, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
But it's almost like he's going and fixing timelines and or finding other timelines and things of that nature.
Really? Okay.
I've pitched it's him killing other franchises.
Okay.
And it's like
really meta like that.
Yeah.
I see.
My favorite tweet is still fucking doesn't have to be him now, but it's fucking Kang the Conqueror is in the timeline of the 2014 Fantastic Four, where it's like Miles Teller, and everyone's already dead, and he looks at him, or he looks down at Reed, and he's like, "You're not as strong, you're not as smart or as strong as the others," and then fucking kills him. He just stomps on his face, and then that's the title card.
Yeah.
You know, if something like that would be sick, or if he kills off the Chris Evans version, you know, like, where he's like he's chasing Johnny Storm and everyone else is already dead, and he's like panicking. You see a panicked like Human Torch.
Dog.
You know, some shit like that would be incredible. But Deadpool doing it, bruh. Yeah. Let me tell you, there's a comic where Deadpool Gambit owes Deadpool money. Mm-hmm. Okay, and Deadpool is like, "Give me my fucking money," essentially. Mm-hmm. He's like, okay, I will. And then Gambit left, he just vanished for like a year and a half, and then Deadpool forgot about it. And then Gambit came up to him and then gave him all of his money. He said, "I'm sorry, I had to do a bunch of jobs to pay you all of it." And he said, "Oh, okay, no, I completely forgot about it." And then cut off 2 of his fingers. He said, it was almost 2 years.
Goddamn.
Like, I take 2. You know what I mean?
That's Deadpool.
Like Ryan Reynolds could kill that.
Ryan Reynolds and Deadpool, they're just so meta. Like,
yeah. You know what's
Deadpool
you know what's not meta?
What's that?
The Rock and Black Adam.
Yeah. True.
Fucking piece of shit. Anyway, yeah, you're 100% right.
It's surprising how well that movie did, honestly. Oh, Deadpool is so meta, though.
Yeah.
Like, and Ryan Reynolds, I would not be surprised. I know it won't happen. But what if he killed, like, the Green Lantern Ryan Reynolds off in the movie? Like, you're talking about timeline hopping and killing franchises?
In the second Deadpool,
that would be...
He kills Ryan Reynolds, right? There's a scene...
I don't think I've watched 2.
The clip will be here. There's a scene where he's like... Cable is a time-traveling assassin to an extent of the daughter. He's the son of Jean Grey and Scott Summers, Cyclops and Jean. And so he gets a watch and he goes back in time. He kills Deadpool from the X-Men Origins Wolverine, where his mouth is sewn up and he fights Wolverine. That was a really bad movie.
Yeah, I remember that one.
Then he kills someone else, I think, and then it's Ryan Reynolds reading the script. He's like, "This is gonna be incredible." And
right. So they already even did
right
the joke
in front
already.
of it.
Okay.
It says Green Lantern, and then it's poof, and you see a bullet hole through the back of it. And it goes, "You're welcome, Canada," and then it walks off screen, and you're just like,
God damn.
Fuck
right.
yeah.
I guess that answers that, bro. Deadpool is that meta.
So when Free Guy came out, is a movie about him being in a video game.
I've heard it.
And Taika Waititi, who made Thor Ragnarok and Thor Love and Thunder. And
Taika also made Our Flag Means Death.
Yes, and he made This is what we do in the shadows.
Oh yeah.
And
is that a Johnny Depp movie?
No, that's Dark Shadows. Okay. This is what we do in the shadows. Is that FX TV show, The Vampires?
I don't know it.
Yeah, it's all right. This is what we do in the shadows. But he's also making Next Goal Wins, that soccer movie with Michael Fassbender.
It's gonna be horrible.
But but they were doing a promo for Free Guy, and they were doing an interview, and he was like, "You guys have worked together already, right?" Because Taika Waititi was in Green Lantern.
Oh shit!
And he was like Hal Jordan's best friend. He was like, Ryan, he's like, "No, I don't think we worked together." And they're like, "No, on Green Lantern." He's like, Dead Poet Society? And he's like, they're naming it. He's like, "No, on Green Lantern." He's like, Ace Ventura. That's what, there's like, we were extras together. That's right. There's like, they just refuse to bring it up.
Would not acknowledge.
Yeah, it's just good. That's how you do it.
That's how
it makes me so happy that you bring up Batman Beyond, because like,
it would be great. But man, they're not. What's the point? And who on Twitter just came up with that and tweeted it? Because this shit happened with Batgirl. Legit.
Like, why can't we do that? Why can't we come up with dumb tweets like that?
Yeah, we need to get a really crazy clip. Speculate something. We need to start coming up with a segment for the podcast.
Where we just speculate wildly.
Come up with hot takes, and we just look at the camera and say them so I can clip it.
Yeah, they fucking. I'm saying that.
So let's go back to Indy for a second, because the thing just popped into my head.
Okay.
Talk about hot takes. They tried to make Hitler not the baddest bad guy in that movie.
Yeah,
that was a really funny take for me.
Yes. Well, I hate to go back to Marvel, but there's the character Red Skull, who is the Captain America villain. Mm-hmm. In the comics, he is worse than Hitler.
No shit.
To the point where there's a scene of Hitler, and he's like, he'll be more evil than I could ever imagine.
Oh my god.
Like, because he's like grooming and training him.
Yeah.
And also, no one liked Nazis in the fucking Marvel universe or the DC universe, because they did a comic book team up, in 2012. And the Joker's like, looks at him. He's like, wait, you're an actual Nazi? He's like, of course. And he's like, I thought it was just like a gimmick. And he's like,
He's like, I'm a goddamn American.
He's like, I'm a psychopath, but I'm a goddamn American psychopath. Like, what the fuck? You know, it's just like, even the Joker's like, no, time out. Whoa. I thought that was get up this to piss people off. You mean that?
Yeah.
No, get him out. He's got to go. Like, he pulls the crowbar out of his fucking vest and like, no. Joker, what do we talk about? But he's a Nazi. I'm pretty sure that's allowed. I'm pretty sure Bruce is going to be okay with me killing a Nazi.
Oh,
he'll want to put him in jail. I get out of jail. I'll go back to jail for this.
Goddamn, bro.
Man, I think Heath Ledger would have pulled that off perfectly.
Heath Ledger.
Like, he would have just shot him first in the leg.
Yeah.
And he'd be like, I don't support Nazis. That
was a good impression.
Oh, thank you, man. That means the world.
That really cracked me up.
So there was Pink went on tour. If you guys don't know who Pink is, get out from under a fucking rock, because I'm a rock star. Someone threw a Ziploc bag of their mother's ashes on stage. No. I swear on it. She picked it up and set it next to the speaker. She's like, I don't want to step on that. Oh my God, who is that? That's your mom? And you're like, oh my God.
Good God.
Dude, we get it. Your mom smoked in the car with you. We get it. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck?
Windows up.
Dude, oh my goodness.
Cold outside, bro.
Yeah. If your mom's favorite person was Pink, we get it. You know what I mean? Like, we understand. Fisting is your second base. Oh, what? Who said that? What the fuck? Dude, if I die, don't you dare throw me at some shit fucking concert. I'm not saying Pink is shit, but throw me at a concert, dude. He just toss me. Like, all right, later, dog.
Baggie, bro.
Yeah, the whole bag. Not even like toss them in the air and ruin people's day around you. You just like freaked Pink the fuck out. Where she was like singing, like real monotone. Like, what the fuck is this?
What's going on?
Yeah, dude, that's nuts.
Goddamn.
Playboi Carti, do you know who that is?
Yeah.
He's a rapper. He has me blocked on Instagram. Go fuck yourself. He not only declined the nicest and sweetest interviewer in the entire world, but he had a security shove him away and be extremely rude and physical with him.
Yeah.
And he wasn't even that close to him.
That's some bullshit.
If you don't know, Playboi Carti decided to just say fuck you essentially to Nardwuar.
The streets love Nardwuar.
The streets love Nardwuar.
He fucked up.
I hope his fucking career's over. Like, don't get me wrong, Gunna snitched and he's a rat, so you shouldn't play his music anymore. But like, don't play Playboi Carti's music. That's more offensive, I think, in my opinion. You disrespecting Nardwuar than you being a rat.
Yeah.
Still, no, you don't rat. But also,
Nardwuar's the fucking goat. Like, how are you gonna do that?
He finally got J. Cole to do the interview. You know what I mean? Like, how fucking dare? Fuck you, Playboi Carti. Whole lot of red, whole lot of fucking trash. You know what I mean? That's the last one that got me blocked.
Give him PTSD, bro.
Good, I hope so.
See this clip and hear that line. And
I hope they're fucking. Oh, his management team contacts me like, can you stop saying fuck Playboi Carti? I'm like, why? Our podcast doesn't have enough views for it to matter unless your artist actually trash and it's all fake. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? It's almost like Playboi Carti cares what I think. You know, he just blocked me. You know, the album sucked. What can I say? Yeah, people wait. Whatever. I'm not gonna get into that again. All right, you don't fucking deserve this time. You deserve to be hated on for dissing Nardwuar, which is way more important than your last trash project. All right, I don't give a fuck what fake, insane clown posse juggalo pussy you think you are. How dare you wear that makeup, dog? How dare you wear that face paint? Disrespectful fuck. Your music sucks. You're like Jack Skellington if you had a fucking opioid addiction. What a fucking loser, bro. I genuinely don't like Playboi Carti. He's one of, like, I know it's like, I'll never forget this. I was watching the live when Lil Skies went live and someone said, I wish you would have passed instead of Lil Peep. And he was like, are you fucking kidding? Like, what did I do to you guys? And he broke the fuck down.
Holy shit.
I would have no sympathy if this happened because Lil Skies don't take shit no more. Oh boy, fucked up every single day. Why don't you let him get taken, god damn it? And I sorry if that's rude. You're not supposed to wish that on people, and then you can cut that out if you need to. But it's just like, fuck Playboi Carti for everything he stands for what he's done to people, women, Nardwuar, the fans, the hip hop community, just people as a whole. You're trash. You're garbage. I would rather listen to an NBA YoungBoy fan tell me all about his trauma and his baby mamas than listen to someone say, "Have you heard the new Playboi Carti song?" without saying it's fucking terrible. You're washed. You're trash. I hope Rich the Kid and Famous Dex and like Rich Homie Quan and all these fucking random famous one-hit wonders. They're not, but they are to an extent. Just catch you at the club and stomp you the fuck out. You chode waffle. You're. Oh my God. You industry plant Denzel Curry. You took everything wholesome about Zanrap and all of X and all of their fans. You took all of that and you said, here's a big old plate of shit for my last couple of projects. You're a fucking trash can, dude. You're horrible. You're dirty milk and the trash bag ripped in the trash can, and then you take the trash can up and you're just like, fuck, you gotta clean all that water and disgusting shit out. That's what your last few projects have been, you fucking douche. Sorry. Fuck Playboi Carti.
God.
Can't. Yeah, dude.
If somebody can look you in the face and say, "Hey, man, you heard the latest Playboi Carti song?" Like, that's not a friend.
No,
like,
dude.
That's not somebody that knows you as a
And
person.
I don't get me wrong. I was here for all the little trends. I was fine. with Lil Boat, with Lil Yachty just tearing the club up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Cold like Minnesota. Like, I'm fine with that. I'm fine with Uzi Vert. I'm fine with all these other artists like Squid Night. It don't matter. Playboi Carti gotta fucking go. He gotta go. Someone give him a scandal. Someone. Oh man.
Playboi Carti is a funny subject to hear you talk about, because I feel like in general you look at yourself like you're a pretty negative person, but I feel like you love everybody, or at least you tolerate everybody.
Yeah.
But Playboi Carti is like the only person that has been consistently fuck this guy for like as long, like 2017 shit.
Yeah.
Like whenever Whole Lotta Red was. Like, it has been such a consistent fuck this guy from you. It is amazing how mad you can make yourself every time you bring him up.
I genuinely just don't respect him as an artist either.
Yes,
And it's like,
true.
it's not even like, he knows I don't respect him as a man, but like,
Because he's read it.
dude, like, I don't respect you as an artist, and other people shouldn't either.
Oh my God.
Like, there's a clip that of Trippie Redd in the studio, or no, it's MGK at the studio after Trippie Redd was there recording something, and he left like 2 backwoods there already rolled up, and he called and he's like, "I'm smoking your woods, bro." If Playboi Carti had backwoods there, they'd throw him away. That's how dirty of a piece of shit he is. You know what I mean? They're like, "I'm not fucking touching that. I might make bad music." You know what I mean? Like, Playboi Carti smokes Reggie backwoods. All right? Yeah, I said it, bitch. Clip that. I want that clipped. Playboi Carti smokes Reggie inside of a backwood. All right, that's what his fans are. There's people that smoke Reggie in backwoods. You got a problem with it? At me. Like the video. Share it. Send it to all your little shitty ass Playboi Carti friends. Yeah. Nah, fuck that, dude. Hell no. That's bad music. It's not like, oh, I can put a shit flow over a really good beat. You're just a bad artist, dude. You're whatever. And it's not even like I'm jealous or anything, because I don't want your popularity, because like, you fucking suck. You haven't had a really good song in so long. You're so bad you couldn't even make the fucking Fast franchise soundtrack. You understand how bad that makes you? I'm not saying that like, you know, it's a bad thing to be on there, but like, YFN Lucci was on that shit at one point. You know what I mean? Like, you're trash, dude. Like, you're garbage. Whatever, dude. I don't even care. Actually, matter of fact, Playboi Carti sucks so much that I'm going to do this right now. This might not even be in the fucking episode, but like, I'm dropping an album October 19th. I'm not even supposed to like announce the release date for like another 3 months, but like, you can eat my dick, Playboi Carti. And I hope this stays in so like fans can be like, fuck this dude and his music without even hearing it. Because like, people say fuck this dude and his music after listening to Playboi Carti. So it's just like, why skip the middleman and hate me anyway? You know what I mean? God, dude, fucking, where's my sitcom October 19th? I cannot wait.
So damn excited.
All pop punk, and I won't make you wait 5 years, I promise. And it'll be good. And if it's not, you can tell me. I'll take it. I won't block any of you. Indiana Jones was such an American fucking movie.
Fuck those Nazis.
Fuck those Nazis, dude. That should be the premise of any movie nowadays, and that'll be a #1 hit.
Yep.
Where it's just like, fuck Nazis.
Yep.
Man looked at him and said, "You're Nazi. You can't be funny, dude." Like, it's There were so many different cuts of like, they'd be like, help, help. He's like, I would, but you're a Nazi. You know? It's just like, you're still a Nazi, man.
Still a Nazi.
You know, it's like, oh, that's
what a fucking classic.
That's you were right. Ray and I talked about this off pod, but that's easily like top 5 movies we've seen.
It's way up there.
Yeah, just because of the pure like feel good. Like that's a good fucking movie.
I felt good when it was over. Like it was a good wrap up to his career as Indy. It was a good movie. Like it just felt good watching it.
You felt good watching it.
Watching Nazis get punched in the face and exploded. What more can you want? I mean,
and the callbacks to all the original characters, it meant the absolute world. We got Salah back.
That's crazy.
A tear almost came to my fucking eye because I didn't know if he was alive or not as an actor. So when I saw him, I was like, dude, what? Like, hey man, like I was like greeting an old friend. Like it genuinely was so fucking exciting. And seeing Rennie, dude, like Antonio Banderas' character, what the dude?
It's incredible.
Wow, man, it was bittersweet to say the least.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, please go see Indiana Jones 5 in theaters. Go watch The Flash. Go watch go watch Into the Spider-Verse. Go watch all of it. Go watch every single movie you can this summer. This is the year of movies, and we are on track for incredible things. This has been such a good podcast. Thank you so much for coming by, my friend. Thank you so much for watching, yes. Thank you so much for James Gunn casting Superman and Lois. Wow. In James we trust, literally.
Right.
And you know what? Blue Beetle's going to be amazing.
It's going to be good.
And we still don't give a fuck about Aquaman.
We don't.
Later, guys.